Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chad down here in California, living the van life here in my Volkswagen Westfalia, and been doing lots of stealth camping. And I wanted to give you guys some insight on how I do that. I know I've done a couple other videos, more of what was going on at night with that situation and whatnot. So I was waking up this morning, laying here thinking of where exactly I'm parked. It's kind of crazy. Where you can park and get away with it. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything creepy. I'm basically parked in neighborhoods where there's lots of cars up and down the street, parallel parked. The more cars, the better, so you can just blend right in. When you're on a street where it's just solid cars up and down each side of the street, and you're just one of those cars, you totally don't stick out. And that's one of my reasons for going with a Volkswagen van or even a cargo van versus a big giant RV. Because if I was in a Class C RV here in this spot, I would stick out like a sore thumb. So for those of you questioning why I don't do the RV, this is one of the number one reasons right here. So I'm going to take you guys and show you the inside of the van and how I've got it set up with the curtains. Now keep in mind, with this, I've got the tinted windows, so from the outside, you cannot see that that the curtains are closed, and that's really important for what I'm wanting to do, because when somebody drives by and they see a van, and then they see a bunch of curtains closed up in it, it raises an eyebrow. So that's why I got my windows tinted, and that has worked out really excellent. So anyways, here's the inside of the van. I'm still laying in bed. Here's my sleeping bag, in case those of you that have always wondered how that works. I use my sleeping bag like a comforter. I don't even use it like a sleeping bag, so super comfortable. And so anyways, I've got my curtains drawn. Now you can see across the front, the Westfalia, those usually come with a curtain. Now that curtain generally is supposed to go around the windshield, which would include, it would go in front of the seats. But what I do is I use it to cut off the I'll show you the cab portion of it. Oops. So you can see I've just got it dividing the driving portion from the living portion, and then that way what that does is that leaves the cab open, and when people are walking by, it just looks like a car parked. If I had the curtain all the way around the front windows and the windshield, it raises another eyebrow of, oh, what's that person doing? So anyways, you can see here, look at the street I'm parked on. Lots of cars up and down. Here's this car here. And so anyways, this front divider makes it look like it's just a parked car, but it still gives me the privacy in the back. And I put that on there. So let's see, if we look out this window, lots of houses up and down the street, lots of traffic this time of the morning, so that's good. I think the more traffic the better, and it's not too loud. I mean, I don't know, I sleep through anything, so I'm not worried about it. But anyways, I try not to park right in front of somebody's house to where they walk out. Like this right here is not necessarily ideal if they come out to go to work in the morning and they're walking right out the gate to my van sitting here. That's not necessarily ideal. I try to park in between two houses where you don't have somebody walking right up on your van in the morning. But in this situation, there's so much parking up and down here, it's pretty normal for somebody to walk out and have a different vehicle other than their own parked in front. So anyways, I'll show you at the back window. You can see, let me just open these curtains here. A little easier that way, I can see what I'm doing. So here is a car parked behind me. You can see there's just tons of cars parked up and down the street. And like I said, you're able to blend in. Now check this out. Here is a Honda Odyssey, I think it is, a minivan. And you can see the windows. Which a lot of people in California will put those shades over it, but that almost makes me wonder if somebody's living in there. You see a lot of these vans where people are living in them, they'll set up these shades in there, and everything. You can almost kind of tell, driving through the streets, you can almost tell the people that actually live in their van. And, you know, that's what I try to avoid. When I drive around and I look and I say, ooh, yeah, that van looks pretty obvious that somebody's living in it. That's the stuff that I try to avoid, because I don't want people to look at my van and think the same thing. So anyways, hopefully that gives you guys some insight of actually some actual daylight video footage of what I've been doing for stealth camping, and it's worked out great. I've been here in the nice quiet streets of this town for quite a while, and I park in a different spot every night. You never want to park in the same spot. You know, mix it up. People don't ever notice it that way. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. I hope everybody's doing good out there. Peace out and keep on trucking.